Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the month of March 2020. I am sorry if this video is coming out a little late. I really truly planned to have all the readings for all the signs for the month of March out before the 1st so that we can have it for the 1st. However, there's a lot going on in my life. A lot of changes happening right now, so I'm going to get to them as I can. So right now, I'm going to start first with Gemini. That's the energy I resonate most closely to because I am a Gemini. So I am always going to do Gemini first. So let's just see what's going on with us for March. I also think that I want to do a specific love reading. So stay tuned for that. I should have that up soon. I think I'm going to go with the general for all the signs, and then I'm going to upload a love reading for all the signs for the month of March. So I'm hoping that if something in this message resonates with you and you want to know more about your romantic space and love life, then you will check out the love specific reading. It's going to be for the month of March for Gemini. This is going to be general, but if love comes up, we'll talk about it for sure. So Geminis, what are we dealing with for the month of March? What can our spirit, our God, our angel guides tell us about the energy of March 2020? What can we expect? What do we need to know? What answers do we need about our situation? Alright, Gemini. We have don't stop. It says don't stop. This is definitely for our situation something that we need to know. Maybe this is a time period that we really need to practice perseverance and pushing through even when a situation seems hard, seems rough, seems like we can't take it anymore. Maybe it's becoming overwhelmed with your circumstances. Maybe it's becoming overwhelmed or tired of your place of employment, your relationship, certain relationships in your life if it's outside of love. But you are being guided here to really push forward in what you have going on this month. If it's a situation that cannot be changed right away, then we want to push through and get through it. So if it's not about a specific situation for March that you're dealing with, just maybe life in general over a course of time or whatever the case may be, and you've been really waiting for a change in your way of life and your luck and whatever it is for you, and it's been getting hard, you just need to know that now is the time to continue to take on a courageous and brave approach and continue to deal with what is thrown at you. As you continue to overcome those obstacles, you'll find, for one, that it's easier to overcome obstacles as you come across them, and also that maybe the obstacles will become fewer and fewer, because at the bottom of the deck for your overall energy for March, we have success. So this tells me that you will be successful in whatever it is that you're dealing with and going through. Whatever obstacle you have to overcome, you will be able to overcome it with success. And that is so good to know. I'm sorry, I do have a lot going on, and I have to not ignore any notifications coming through on my phone, so I'm just going to take a quick look. Right. So, let's see, what else do we want to do? Let's look at the type of changes that some of us will be dealing with, or what we can expect in March. What changes may we be dealing with? What can we expect? Or that we would need to focus on. Okay, so let's clear answers. For Gemini, March 2020. Yeah, we have leaving. So we have a situation, again, that some of you are leaving. You feel like you cannot deal with it anymore. You're escaping the situation. Something's changing in your life. Maybe some person is leaving your life. something of that nature, something surrounding that energy for you, Gemini, of leaving, of moving on, of moving forward, of death or transformation energy. What else for Gemini 2023? So we do have motivation popping out here. So this is going to be a strong energy that you're dealing with in the month of March. Again, with this don't stop energy and motivation, the message is just compounded where you're being motivated to push through, to keep moving forward. So some of you are being courageous in the fact that you are leaving a situation. For some of you, the situation that you're leaving, it takes a lot of courage to do so. It may be hard for you. If your relationship or situation, whether it's work, romance, whatever the case may be, if it's toxic for you, you may, you may find that you're guided to leave it and to not deal with it and to walk away from it. So for some of you, that is what you are dealing with, a situation like that, or you're being guided to not leave right now. You're being guided to keep pushing through if you can't leave your situation right now. Or if you are staying in it, if you're staying at your job, what motivation do you need to leave because you're unhappy there? And we have sentimental feelings. So for some of you, you're staying loyal to a person or to a cause because of its sentimental value to you. It may have important ties to your past. It may be something that you have developed strong and emotional feelings towards, or a person that you have become intertwined with. Memories and sentimental feelings. So a lot of you could be reliving your childhood in this moment in some way, or in this month in some way. Something from your past, and I mean, you're going to be affected. You're a Gemini. Your ruling planet is Mercury, and Mercury's in retrograde. Mercury is all about, I mean, it's literally going backwards. So whether you are physically doing that or actually doing that, or are you just in an energy of, I can't get this person or this thing off my mind. This thing is triggering me because it is from energies or emotions from my past. What's going on for you right now to where you are constantly reflecting back on something that is no longer a part of your reality? Living in a memory state. Memories is here, sentimental feelings. It's something that obviously you're emotionally tied to because it has gained emotional value to you in some kind of way. So you're motivated maybe to leave this situation and not stay in it because it's so familiar to your heart. So the style of this reading is going to be different from last month. If you watched last month's reading, I always like to switch it up. I just kind of go with the flow. So I do it in the style that I feel is best guided for the energies of that month, of that time that I'm doing the reading. So let's see what else we have. We have the Ace of Swords coming out first. You have some mental clarity. You have some truth coming in here. Are you delivering a truth? Are you having a realization or an epiphany? Something maybe guiding you to take action towards a thing? So you know the truth about something. And now it's like, okay, so what am I going to do about it? We have the Ace of Wands with a new opportunity. The Two of Wands here, showing that you're planning for a new opportunity or a new beginning. So you are headed in a direction where you are planning for a new opportunity or a new beginning because you have seen the truth of a situation. So you're planning to remove yourself from the situation and go about something that will bring in some passion in your life, some excitement, something that you feel strongly about. So strong energy with the Fool card of you wanting a new opportunity, you wanting a new beginning. And so you're being motivated to go towards that. What action needs to be taken to get to this new beginning? You've already gotten the answer you were looking for about whether you should or should not. So what action steps are you going to take to make it happen? With this leaving card, I'm seeing here strongly because I see that you're going towards a new beginning. What ties are you leaving behind, or are you needing to move away from? Yes, this person or this relationship is important to you. And yes, you have a past with this person or this energy. And the question is, you've gotten some information about it though. You've gotten some truth about it. Clear as day with the Ace of Swords. It's about a commitment. It's about something that you feel personally committed to. I know that the Gemini energy can be, once you love something or someone, you're very loyal to it. And now you're feeling like it's time to break free. And yes, definitely has something to do with your past here. What commitment were you in the past? You've had a realization about it, and you're wanting a new start. Last card for Gemini. Alright, so we have the Three of Swords. So I definitely see pain here in your past because I see a moving away of that energy. We have the Strength card. So we do see here that you've been very strong spiritually, physically, all of that. Mentally, very, very strong in deciding what it is that you want to do and deciding to overcome this past pain. Probably directly related to a commitment that you had. You have sentimental feelings towards it for a reason. But action steps are going in the opposite direction of this energy. The Fool is facing that way, the Ace of Wands that way, the King of Wands is that way. The Two of Wands are ones that he's facing because he does have a decision here to go in either direction. But it's kind of like, the decision is mine. I have my world in my hands, my future's in my hands. So I know these facts. I know the truth of this past situation. I've gotten that information. However that resonates for you, you've gotten that information through spirit, through other people talking, through you directly talking to this person or to this situation or dealing directly with it. Could have been through an email or some communication for some of you if this is dealing with work. But you've gotten some truth. You've seen the light. You've seen the true colors. And you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to leave it all behind and go towards a new, different. Okay. So, let's clarify. Let's get more on the information, more on the card. For one, let me shuffle this a little bit, Gemini. Let's see what this realization was about. What epiphany did you have for Gemini March 2020? Okay, 2. So, Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. For some of you, this is directly related to romance. There was someone in the past that you were dealing with that you're very passionate about, or something that you were very passionate about. But this thing had no consistency whatsoever. It was never a permanent part of your life. It was always going. It was always something that you couldn't hold on to. Whether it's one particular person in romance or just relationships in general. I get into a relationship, it doesn't last, and I'm single again. It's like that back and forth energy. I think you realize that you have to kind of stand your ground if you're dealing with a particular person, you've definitely realized that you have to stand your ground. You have to defend yourself. For some of you, had a realization that, a lot of things come at you and it shapes you spiritually, and you have to learn from them. So Gemini, when you learn the situation that you are supposed to have learned, do you act on that? Do you move forward with what you know? Or do you, just because you were very passionate about this thing or this person or this cause at one point, it was never for you, it was never what it should be in order to feel good and to stay good and to be in your life. So you have gained you've gained this spark, or this, I don't know. It's like you talk to yourself, you motivate yourself, or you find a motivator and you know to go back to this motivation tool every time you need to. And that kind of helps you to decide what direction you want to take action in. So let's look at this King of Wands with the action card. Now, if this is not you, this could be the person that you're dealing with. If you hadn't had any realizations yet, this is for March, so you maybe will. But we have the Justice card here. I do want to say I do see Taurus showing up. A lot of fire, a lot of air. We do have water, not much earth. A lot of fire, though. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or Taurus. So that's what I'm strongly seeing right now. We do have the Justice card here. So this could be a Libra that we're talking about who is maybe choosing to take an action in some form or fashion. They are doing something. I definitely feel like for some of you, this is going to be a person that is near and dear to your heart. But this person has a plan of action. Not only that, but they're sure to take it. So this is karmic balance coming in, though. This is the scales of justice balancing out. This is something that has not been right, being corrected. This is fairness. This is exactly what you need, exactly what you deserve. Some of you could be dealing with a legal situation, so you feel like in this legal situation, I realize that I have to stand up for myself. I realize that I have to fight this. I realize that I have to take action. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, because we have a new opportunity here. For Gemini, March 2020. Okay. Yeah, the Six of Swords. You have a new opportunity to leave a situation. Six of Swords is literally an energy of leaving. So you're leaving and you're headed towards a new beginning. Perfect. We have leaving already out. Perfect. Don't stop. Don't stop your plans to leave. Don't stop your plan to move forward out of this energy. Tell me about the Two of Wands. I definitely feel like as you stand up for yourself, as you fight for yourself, you will receive that victory. You will get the, what it is you deserve out of this situation. So again, with the Ace of Swords, you have a realization. So your truth that you're standing in your truth. You're very confident, very proud of your ability to motivate yourself and to pursue what it is that you want. So some of you, very spiritually in tune. We have the Hierophant out twice. Very spiritually in tune, very much an energy of a higher connection spiritually. For some of you, this is in direct relationship to a commitment, a contract, some documents, maybe documents needed for court, or something of a legal nature that has to be decided outside of you. me more of the Hierophant. We have Temperance. So we do have a lot of divine energy here, and we have a lot of patience being needed. You have been patient. You have been practicing patience. You have tried to be very much understanding in your situation, very much fair. You wanted things to be balanced. You've tried. And now you realize that maybe some of you have to take matters into your own hands. Tell me about this past energy with the Six of Cups. So we have the Ace of Wands come out right here. We already have the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Wands out twice. The Hierophant out twice. We have the Ten of Wands. A lot of pain in this past energy. And then you've become the Queen of Swords. So you've learned how to cut down the burden. Cut the bullshit. It was pain and it was heavy. And yeah, I'm not dealing with that anymore. So you're leaving that situation. Her back is to the Ten of Wands, so she's over it. And she's strong enough to say that she's over it. Then we have the Lovers coming up, which is your energy right underneath that. This could be you coming into a really spiritually, divinely guided relationship. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of this deck talking about a destined change, a destined fate of yours. Very much so on a spiritually guided journey, I can see. And now you're at the point where, yes, you may have to defend yourself. You may have to leave a situation. You may have to leave an environment or a person. But know, again, remember that you will be successful in this. This was your overall energy for the month. It's success in your situation. Fairness and justice and all those things that we just talked about here happening for you in the month of March. So let's get a little advice. For Gemini, March 2020, please. What's the advice for Gemini, March 2020? What do we need to know? For March 2020, please. All must have prizes. So you're trying to please everyone. Let's get another card too. So some of you are putting an ending to trying to please everyone, or some of you are still very much so in this energy of wanting everyone to be happy. You know, compromising your own happiness for other people's happiness, which is very toxic, because how can you be happy, making sure everyone else is happy, if you're not looking out for yourself? How can you expect others to look out for you? You can't expect it, but how can you be surprised or disappointed when they don't? You're not even giving yourself enough love and care to worry about you. Why do you think someone else would do that if you don't even do that to yourself? That's the very important part about self-love. You want people to love you in a way that you love yourself. But if you don't love yourself, or you don't show yourself love, you're not attracting that into your life. That's my belief. So we have investigate, look closely, ask questions, and think before acting. Okay. So remember that energy of the Ace of Swords with the truth coming in, the information. That very much could be your intuition as well, telling you something, or you're doing some research, finding some stuff out, keeping your eyes peeled. So bottom of the deck, it says no need to fear. Or maybe it's telling you that you need to look for more information. Don't give up on your situation. Don't give up on changing your situation for some of you. But we have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. So that's nice. I like that. Let's do Moonology, Mermaid. See maybe quickly what the particular situation is for some of you. And then we'll wrap it up. I'm tired and I need some rest. For Gemini, March 2020, please. Testing advice. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing's yet set in stone, Gemini. You definitely have the power to change your situation. You have the power to leave something behind. Be bold and make the first move. A lot of fire energy. We knew that we were taking an action towards something. Defending yourself, standing up for yourself, whatever the case may be. Loving yourself. A time to give rather than take. That definitely is an energy of giving to yourself because it's a new moon in Virgo. And Virgos, I wouldn't call them selfish people, but they are perfectionists and they motivate themselves to be perfect or to get it right or to be the best version. They want the best version of things. So because they want the best version of things, they usually try and be the best version that they can be to get that. They want to match it. Now, it's a time to give to yourself rather than take from yourself. Okay? And confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. A lot of new start, initiation energy. Starting a new project, starting a new job, starting a new relationship, starting your self-love journey. For some of you, this isn't about love right now. And if it is, try it as it fits. For Gemini, March 2020, please. We have protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. And friendship, make a date for a play date with one or more friends. So definitely a time to get out and hang out and, just have fun. That's also what the fiery energy can represent. Know that you're safe, your loved ones are safe, your possessions are safe, and that's beautiful. That's always good to know. So Gemini, you also have for your overall oracle energy the Mother Healing card. As your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So this one is very important for me right now, but it may be important for a lot of you. So the Mother Healing card, there's that relationship specifically with your mother that needs to be worked on for some of you. Some kind of way, if there's pain from the past, pain from a current situation, just the relationship is just not all that good, or whatever the case may be, you need to start healing those energies in the best way that you're able to. It helps for your desires to manifest more rapidly and accurately. So, for those of you working on that, you can expect to see the things that you desire, come to you a lot quicker. But that takes me back to the self-love. And even for those of you that are not working on that, it doesn't have to necessarily be your mother, but it can be your self-love, your self-healing. As you heal yourself, as you love on yourself, as you nurture yourself in the way that a mother would nurture you, you become stronger from self-love, from your confidence. Confidence is your key to success. So we already know that success is coming. We have the key to it, the realization here now, that the confidence is how you get to success. If you don't feel successful right now, you know that nothing is set in stone and that you need to be bold and make the first move. So we're going to wrap this up. And we're going to get some specific energies for Gemini. We have something ending here with the Coffin card, or something has ended. Coffin usually tells me it's not death, it's the coffin, it's the funeral part. It's the part after death has already happened. So something has already ended for you. It's already over for you. Something is already done, but you need to know that it's not set in stone. Now you may feel a way about it, but your situation is not set in stone. Keep your confidence in that. We do have courthouse. Some of you are definitely dealing with a legal situation here, or have been dealing with a legal situation. Maybe some of you are ending a marriage. We have child here. So for some of you, there's a child directly involved in this situation. Maybe you separated from a person you were with for a long time. Maybe you had a child with them. That relationship ended and now you are battling for custody for some of you. Specifically, because I'm asking for specific energies, right? So that's a specific energy for maybe one or two or more of you Gemini. Doesn't necessarily have to be a court situation over a child. Could be something different. But maybe some kind of way a child is affecting this relationship. My voice sounds so bad right now. I can't help it. Can't help it tonight. Okay, yes. As we've been talking about, probably mentioned this a couple times in the reading, but you have pen here and it says new job / career. We have kangaroo, unsettled times, needs to plan ahead. Remember we were talking about planning and action, right? Maybe it's hard for you to do anything right now because things are so busy. But you need to plan ahead here. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. We did talk about spiritual enlightenment. Becoming more divinely connected. We did see a lot of divine guidance. You know that this situation has been brought into your life or is occurring in your life in order to grow you wiser. We have fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So you really doing what you have to do when it comes to your career and finances. We have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Again, with the coffin card, it has already ended. It's over. It's already done. And now we know that we can relax and breathe and kind of unclench because the most difficult part of the situation is done. Can I get an affirmation or advice card and we'll be out. For Gemini, March 2020, please. For Gemini, March 2020, please. Here we are, Gemini. There is a purpose to my pain. Wonderful. It was difficult. It was painful for you. We saw that. It was heavy on you. The hard part's over, but know that there was a purpose for it. So, Gemini, that's all I have for March. I hope that you'll come back to watch the love reading. This is where we part. You have a good rest of your month. Take care.